Transfer news. Fabrizio Romano shares crucial update on Florian Wartz. Barcelona must pay at least €80 million to sign their top attacking target. The surprising news of Hugo Eketic's possible departure sets Liverpool in motion as a major transfer operation gets the green light. Welcome, my fellow Red supporter. Let's dive into the latest updates from the greatest club in the world. Journalist Fabrizio Romano has revealed new information that could completely reshape Liverpool's summer transfer window. Speaking on his YouTube channel, Romano discussed the Reds' strong interest in signing Florian Wartz, the Bayer Leverkusen starlet. And this story is shaping up to be one of the biggest transfer sagas of the summer. According to the transfer expert, there's growing belief behind the scenes that Liverpool might ultimately pull out of the Wartz race, although the club remains active in discussions. The attacking midfielder's departure seems inevitable, whether it happens this summer or next. With his contract running until 2027, Leverkusen is under pressure to sell soon if they want to maximize his value. However, the fact that the contract is ticking down doesn't necessarily mean Wartz is in a hurry to leave. It seems the final decision will come down to him. Bayern Munich, traditionally a top destination for Bundesliga talent, is also in the race, but faces significant financial challenges. The Bavarians are unlikely to afford the reported €150 million price tag in 2025, which may lead them to wait until 2026 for a cheaper deal. Liverpool, on the other hand, appear ready to take bold action. With Arne Slot now in charge following Jurgen Klopp's departure, the Reds are keen to begin their new era with a marquee signing, and Wartz is seen as the ideal figure to lead this fresh chapter. The club is reportedly prepared to invest heavily to bring him in this summer, but everything hinges on one key condition. Wartz must be willing to turn down Bayern's interest and choose Anfield as his next destination. Romano says Liverpool are working intensively behind the scenes. If he goes to Bayern, Liverpool won't regret it because they did everything they could, he stated. This sums up the club's approach well. They are fully committed, but won't push beyond reason, and will respect Wartz's decision. One standout factor in this story is Liverpool's patience. Romano revealed that Manchester City, by contrast, has not been willing to wait. "I was told City wanted Wartz to decide more quickly. They didn't want to wait too long. Liverpool is showing great patience in their pursuit of Florian Wartz, even at the risk of missing out on other targets like Hugo Eketic. This highlights how crucial Wartz is to Arne Slot's project. The club is prepared to wait and accept the consequences, making it clear that the final decision is up to the player. Wartz's choice could significantly impact not just his career, but also the future plans of Liverpool and other top clubs in Europe." The future of Luis Diaz at Liverpool could soon take a major turn during this summer's transfer window. According to Spanish outlet Fichajes, Liverpool has informed Barcelona that only a minimum offer of €80 million will be enough to start negotiations for the Colombian winger. This firm stance from the Reds comes amid a period of sporting and structural transition with the arrival of Arne Slot as head coach. Luis Diaz is currently one of Liverpool's most influential players. Since joining from Porto, the winger has become a key figure in the attacking setup, thanks to his pace, dribbling skills, explosiveness, and ability to break down defenses in tight spaces. These qualities have caught the eye of Barcelona, especially under new manager Hansi Flick, who favors dynamic wide players with tactical intelligence. Within the Catalan club, there is broad consensus that Diaz would be the ideal signing to strengthen their attacking options. His profile suits the team's needs perfectly and promises immediate impact. His football maturity, developed through successful stints at Porto and Liverpool, only increases his appeal at Camp Nou. Despite the strong interest, the negotiation is seen as extremely complex. Liverpool's €80 million valuation is currently out of reach for Barcelona, who are still restricted by La Liga's financial fair play regulations. As a result, the club is exploring alternatives to make the deal feasible without breaking the bank. Options being considered by Barca's sporting and financial departments include staggered payments over multiple years, player plus cash deals, or structured proposals with performance-based bonuses. Barcelona is also analyzing which squad players with limited roles under Flick could be used as bargaining chips to lower the cash demand. Although it remains unclear whether Liverpool would accept such arrangements, given their more cautious financial approach under Slot. For his part, Diaz is reportedly open to the idea of joining Barcelona, although he is not actively pushing for a move and remains committed to Liverpool. Any transfer will require mutual interest and a satisfactory offer. Given Liverpool's high asking price and the financial creativity required from Barca, Diaz's potential move to Catalonia could become one of the major storylines of this summer's transfer window. Eintracht Frankfurt has given the clearest indication yet that they are willing to negotiate the departure of Hugo Eketic, paving the way for a possible move by the French forward this summer. This development comes amid growing speculation that Liverpool is ramping up efforts to sign the player, especially after facing complications in their pursuit of Newcastle's Alexander Isak. Liverpool's interest in strengthening their attack has become even more evident following recent comments from Frankfurt's CEO Markus Krösche. In an interview with Sport 1, he openly acknowledged that Eketic's departure is a real possibility, despite the club qualifying for the Champions League. He's one of the most interesting strikers in the European market. Hugo has to make his decision, and I'm happy to have him with us. But if he decides to leave, we believe that when a player develops faster than our project, we should let them move on, said Krösche. He's an exceptional player who played a key role in our Champions League qualification. He still has a lot of room to grow at just 22 years old. Recent reports suggest that Frankfurt could demand up to 100 million euros, around 84.1 million pounds, to release Eketic. While it's a significant sum, it's still far less than the 150 million pounds price tag tied to Alexander Isak, making Eketic a more realistic and financially accessible option for Liverpool. Under new manager Arne Slot, the Reds are undergoing a squad overhaul, targeting up to 6 top-level signings to kick off a new era at Anfield. The club will lift the Premier League trophy on Sunday after their final game of the season against Crystal Palace and celebrate with a citywide parade the next day. But behind the scenes, transfer business is in full swing. With strong rumors suggesting Darwin Núñez could leave, signing a new striker has become a top priority. According to respected journalist Ben Jacobs, Hugo Eketic is now the top name on Liverpool's radar. With Darwin Núñez expected to leave, a new striker is likely. I keep hearing Hugo Eketic's name, Jacobs told Give Me Sport. Journalist Lewis Steele of the Daily Mail also confirmed Eketic's prominence in Liverpool's transfer plans. In a QEA session, he stated, "Hugo Eketic is the name that comes up most when I talk to people, so I think it's fair to say he's someone to watch. He's 22, at a club willing to sell, did very well in the Bundesliga, had an early spell at PSG after breaking out in League One, though it didn't quite work out. He has great stats and fits the profile Liverpool usually targets, young, high ceiling, and affordable." Hugo Eketic fits Liverpool's recruitment model perfectly. Young, full of potential, and a more affordable market value. Compared to Alexander Isak, who has a steeper price tag and faces resistance from Newcastle, Eketic is shaping up to be a more viable and equally promising option. With Frankfurt open to offers and the player eager for a new challenge, Liverpool is gaining momentum in the race and could seal the deal this summer. Thank you so much for reading. See you next time.